think first what you have to say on it. For tips and advice
For channel growth,
to get through the struggle and growth.
um, to be honest, everybody knows this really in the Twitch community. Females have it so much easier growing their channel more than males just because they're female. I mean, it's true. And I mean, really, you gotta have a good personality to reach out to your viewers and be kind and be funny or interesting. You know, don't be boring. Don't be mean.
Don't be monotone and don't be an ass.
Exactly. You know, just be yourself. But if you're mean or just total, what's the word? Twat squatter.
Rude. You're pretty much not going
Anything
to go
like
anywhere,
that.
right?
Mm-mm. You're not gonna get any views. I'm sorry.
That is true.
Just have a pretty personality.
Well said.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Well said. My only few tips that I'm going to throw out there actually coincide with what you said. You gotta try and be a good person, because the viewers don't just come in just to be viewers. They want to come in and hang out, and get to know you. That's why
Yeah.
whenever someone comes to my stream, I greet them. I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. How's your day going? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? And as for channel growth, advertise, advertise, advertise. Go on
Definitely.
any social media you have, whether that's Twitter. I hate to say Instagram, but Instagram, some people do actually still use that. Facebook. Make Reddit posts, which I've been reluctant to do because I know what Reddit's about. And lastly, you gotta be you gotta be chill. You gotta find your zone where you're comfortable with. You don't just want to rush into it, and you gotta have a good reason. I mean, you can't just be like, yeah, I want to do it just for selfish reasons, and I'm gonna be a dick about it, because that's not how you go anywhere, ever. I mean,
Or even on YouTube.
or
You
even
know,
YouTube. Yeah, you could even make a YouTube channel. That's actually what I've taken upon doing and started doing that, and it's been good so far. I mean, both of us here, we just got sponsorship today. It's been confirmed. Got our own discount code. So anyone that's watching this, if you want a nice whole shirt or nice cup to drink from or anything, you can go check them out, Pwned brand, and use that discount code we gave you at the start of at the start of today's podcast, and that will help. Trust me, that 15% goes a long way, actually.
it does.
It does. Because, I mean, if you're like I am, then you want to save as much as possible. And also, I do gotta say, if you want to go anywhere, people aren't gonna stay if you're either A, constantly playing the same game, because that gets boring watching repeat after a while, over and over and over and over again. B, you don't want to play something that just came out if you're a smaller channel, because all those bigger channels that are way above you on the list, I mean, not just the partner people, but people that are halfway there to partnership, they have a lot of viewers constantly flowing in and out. So you'll be like way at the bottom of the list, which is about the whole Twitch saturation I've been talking about lately. And so you want to stick to something that you enjoy, and even if it's old, like back in the day, I was playing the original Splinter Cell, and I believe there was a day where I actually hit about 26 consistent viewers for a few days straight.
Yeah, that was a good game. I like watching you stream that.
I have been considering going back, checking it out again, going back, getting in touch with my gaming roots. Well, not so older gaming roots, but close to it. Xbox time. except it'd be streamed on PC because I'm going on capture card. But that touches on the next little tip here. Get decent equipment.
Oh my god, yes.
Like
That attracts viewers also. The decent
webcam,
equipment.
voice, I mean, even if you're having to use the Twitch app like you were having to use stuff for a while, it works. It works nicely. But OBS is your best friend.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. When it doesn't crash or freeze or stop working entirely. When it's not a pain in the ass, it's a good pain in the ass.
And if you do use a webcam whenever you stream, definitely have good lighting also.
That's why I actually upgraded it.
Yeah.
I have this bright light right there pointing at my face. I have a light, a little tip you want for lighting, you want 2 lights, so you can see the shadow right there behind my thumb. I actually have a light behind and above me. You can't see it, but it's over there, and it's aimed and dedicated specifically for my green screen. That's why you can hardly notice any fuzzies most of the time now. And then I also have the spotlight there for me, and then I even have a room light over there in the corner. I kind of went a little overboard on the lighting, but it does help, so that way it bounces off the ceiling and goes around, so it's not just catching me, but it's catching. I got my chair here. Now I did have one last tip, but I can't quite recall what it was.
What was the tip on?
On streaming.
Streaming.
Because I was gonna say it when I was talking about not equipment, but the thing before that. I should have had all this written down. Stuff happens, When you're live, things are alive. But you just wanna be consistent with streaming. Even if that means you have to get up at the butt crack of dawn every day when you don't want to, it goes a long way.
Yeah, and it's good though. There's a lot of streamers that's very dedicated to streaming.
That reminds me. Networking. Go around on Twitch, find people that play and like the same stuff as you, and get to know them, hang out with them, And usually they ask, hey, do you stream? That opens a door. Because then they want to help you.
That's also another thing you gotta make sure if you plan on streaming is if you have decent enough internet to stream. If not, you're gonna have major problems, and that was my struggle when I first started streaming. For the longest, oh my gosh.
Oh, mine too.
My stream would go offline.
Buffer hell.
Or buffer every minute. It was bad.
And if you flipped on the webcam, what was it, Tomb Raider? It got real pixely. And that's a good webcam.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not 1080p, but it's 720p, and that's pretty high.
I mean, I think that
that it was coming from your upload, because that was before you upgraded to the 3, right?
No, I've already upgraded. I think it's the laptop I was streaming on, because you also have to have, a laptop that can handle it.
That can process everything.
Yeah, the processor.
I do want to point out, if somebody goes to get a new laptop, if you're going for an i-series, I would recommend either a quad-core, if you can't afford an i-series, or i5 to i7. I personally have an i7, but not everybody has or had been able to save up that much for one. They are pretty pricey. But I will say this right now, never ever go for an i3, because they're basically a dual core with nice little features here and there. sprinkled, like little chocolate poisonous sprinkles on a tasty looking muffin. Just don't bite into it. It's crap.
Nice.
But any notes you'd like to end on? Any final thoughts?
I want to know what you guys like. If you have any more questions, or what's your favorite games, or anything like that, I'd like to hear it. Or, see it.
Alright. And everyone watching, the names down below me and below Steph over there, those are our Twitter handles, so feel free. I hope I got that underscore in the right place for yours. And you always bashed on me about my underscores.
Yeah.
But I hope I got that in the right place. If you guys are having trouble seeing where the underscore is, it is at Rick_GrimesGirl. And it is her Twitter handle. Mine is at Sovereign Rain. We're both on Twitter. We're actually really good at replying compared to most people. Even though we're frequently busy with numerous tasks, day-to-day life, we actually care, and if anyone even has a problem with something that's bothering them in life or needs someone to talk to, you can.
East event.
Yeah, you can always talk to us and let us know what's going on. But on that note, I'm gonna end this little podcast tonight on a note of saying I've really enjoyed making a comeback. It's been pretty cool so far. I'm glad that you could join me on this little adventure of mine, Steph. It is my dream to stream.
You are welcome. And I was glad to be here.
And for anyone that has missed the podcast for tonight and is watching this at a later time, either on YouTube, which will be a link that I will provide here after the podcast, or you could go into the past broadcast and it'll be the last one that's been up. And I just want to say that if it wasn't for you guys coming into the stream every day and Steph being here to support me through all these struggles I've been having personally with Twitch and outside of Twitch, I don't know if I could have came back to streaming, because I've done it before and had some issues that I'm not going to divulge, but it feels good to be back. It feels right.
Yeah. Going back to any advice on streaming, don't give up.
Exactly.
Don't give up on streaming.
Don't ever give up, and have someone there that supports you with what you want to do, even though she may think you're a lazy ass sometimes. It's still, it's a major breath of fresh air. It helps.
Yeah, I mean, even though it would take a while,
It does take a while.
eventually.
Yeah, we hit 38 followers here in a little under 3 weeks, but that's pretty rapid considering it's only been under a few weeks, because it took me, 4 to 5 months last time I tried streaming, and we barely hit 47 that time around. But this time I've surrounded myself with the right people, and I appreciate them more than they could possibly understand for it. And we're back, and for that we are sovereign, and for everyone watching, you guys are sovereign. But Steph, would you like to close it off?
Oh, God. Well, let me think. I'm terrible, I know.
It's Jesus. Okay. Jesus Cheez-Its.